Hey guys, this is War Machine 395 here with a video review. This time of the high-grade Universal Century Zudah. Alright, so pull this off over here. Okay, so here is the completed kit. Just a note up front, I did not put on two parts here. So the clear parts, the windshield and the mono eye that go right here. So just if you're curious, those are clear parts, or they're supposed to be. I just didn't put them in yet because as soon as I'm done this video, I'm probably going to start working on it again. So I have plans. Woo! Alright, so we're going to start with some articulation. Okay, take off the head so you can see it. Alright, so he's got a ball joint and in there, right? So there's a peg system plus a ball joint, so it only moves a little bit forwards and back, but then on the ball joint it can rock forwards and backwards and side to side, as well as rotate, but it gets caught on the collar, so it only gets about human articulation. And as you notice, this part comes off. Alright, so that represents the nose and top of the head, and up underneath of where it was, there is a little part sticking out, and if you turn that, that also turns the mono eye. Okay, so you take off the top, and then you can move the mono eye. Pretty easy. It's a little tiny bit stiff, and I'm probably a camera while I'm saying that. As well as, since you can take off that top part, since you see this one has the nose built in, you can have just a plain top with this notch missing, right? And in that notch, you can put either the command antenna, which I will be using later after I'm done work on it, or just a straight nose again, which looks a little cooler. There's a picture of that one on the front cover. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and you can see the other ones. There's the command antenna and the other right there. Okay. Alright, so I'll put the one with the nose built back on. Just pops back on there. And, alright, so the shoulders, the next part. This shoulder has a hinge built into it, so it can rock up like that and down. As well as rotate a little bit side to side. It's really, really stiff that way though. So we'll leave that. As well, just into the chest, you have one part. Again, everything on this kit is really stiff. It has really nice articulation, but it's stiff doing it. Alright, so I can move forward and backwards with relative ease. As well, we'll take off the shield to show you, is the arms can rotate above and below, as well as bend a little better than, well, just 90 really, at the elbow. And to add on top of that, they extend a little bit. You push down this part at the top and they pop out. And then you can just pop them back to it. It makes holding the larger rifle easier. Okay, and last bit, the hand is on a ball joint. Okay, so it can move forwards, back, and side to side, the usual ball joint stuff. And the shield, we'll put it back on there to show, has a hinge joint built into the shoulder, so it can swing forwards and back on that, as well as the polycap joint allows it to go up and down. And finally, it comes with a weapon built in. The spikes on the shield fold down and the handle comes out so it can hold that. Kind of. So it can do some stabbing with that shield. That's pretty good. Fold that back up again. Okay. And at the waist, it doesn't do much. It's pretty stiff. Okay, so you can see that it's just a peg. Just a peg as soon as I get off there. Very, very long peg. And it's one part that I'm missing. If you take this off, you'll notice there's a ball joint back here. So this thruster section can move around fairly easily. Goes so you can roll basically. That's pretty nice. And rotate. No, you don't need to rotate it at all. And the hips are on ball joints. The ball joints do not move as this is an older high grade, so don't expect any weird double O articulation. The side skirts are independent and they're on pegs. Okay, so those move out to the side a little bit. And the front skirts are together on a peg, so you can't really separate them. Okay, so the legs can kick forward this much, and they come back to the back skirts, which are solid that far, and the knees bend that far before they hit armor together and you can't get any further. As well as the ankles, which are really nice actually. So you can go this kind of looks like a goat now. Right? It has two polycaps in there put together, so you can get side to side, as well as a ball joint too, and forward, back. That's as far as you can go backwards. Just look at the leg there, and forward, and finally side to side this much. So the ankles are really good. Allows it to go flat-footed like this while it's holding the rifle. Alright, so that's pretty cool. So it's still standing flat-footed like that, which is pretty rare for a kit of this size anyway. I just knocked it over. Anyway, on to some accessories. Alright, so it comes with a Zaku machine gun, and for that and some other accessories we have a trigger finger hand, so that easily fits in there. I'm not going to bother right now though. And one other thing is the magazine can pop off the top. It's kind of stiff. Move the scope over to the side and it can just sit on the side part of the leg, right? So it's on a peg and you can just fit in there. And it's kind of neat. It also comes with a tomahawk, or heat hawk. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so it's all one piece, unlike the real grade one. Okay, and he can hold that in the hand. Slides in. That's neat. Okay, or it also comes with a clip. Basically, just snaps in. You can put the clip on the side of the leg, right here, and just pop it in. Okay. Alright, one other part. We have a Sturmfaust. So that can also be held in hand, might I add. Rather nicely, actually. And it can just snap into a clip on the bottom of the shield. And finally, just forgot the spare magazine for the Zaku machine gun, which can plug into the side skirt. There we go. Alright, now we can say finally. So, the biggest accessory it has is the 135mm anti-ship rifle. Okay, so this is the big gun I mentioned earlier. It is massive. Okay, so if you stand it up like this, it's quite a bit taller than the mobile suit is. Alright, that's not even in frame in its entirety, is it? There we go. Nope. Okay, so back by the feet now. There we go. Now, this comes with two magazines. One can plug in here for loading, and a spare one that plugs into the side. As well as it has these two bipedal legs. It's like for a sniper rifle, so you can lay down and have them shoot like that. Or I'll move this back in the frame and then show you like that. Or you can hold it and shoot it. Okay, that's going to take a little bit of doing on camera. Anyway, there we go. As soon as I get this hand part. There we go. Alright, so my camera flopped again, but I managed to get the handle on the rifle. Alright, so we'll try and get him to hold that up and take off the other accessories just because that'll make it a little bit easier to do. And alright, start. We'll extend the arms a little bit, or just push down on them to extend them. Let's tuck that under the arm a little and extend that one. Roll the shield down and see what we got here. Alright, so that is one big damned rifle. Alright, so I think it is time for a size comparison with a few other mobile suits. I'll get that out of the way because it's huge and just stand upright. Alright, so we'll compare with a few mobile suits from the same era as it. Let's go with the first mobile suit we've got, is the high-grade Universal Century Zaku 1. Now you can expect a review of this guy sometime in the near future. I just finished building him as well. And the real grade Char Zaku 2. Now if only he did not fall on his face so often. Alright. So, I'll leave you guys to guess what's going to happen with these two in the near future. But I think that's all for this review. Thanks for watching, guys.